Hi, my name is Kaitlyn Smith, and I have created this presentation to talk to you about the wild Mustang. In this presentation, I will be showing you about the problems and solutions that we can save this wild Mustang. Now help me save this figure of freedom.
Now follow me to the state of Montana. For centuries, the wild Mustangs have been galloping freely through lands such as Colorado, Nevada, Wyoming, and Montana. But it is not determined how much longer these free-roaming animals will be able to walk their own lands. The Great Plain was once known by a sea of grass. Can you guess why? Wild horses' territories are beginning to get smaller and smaller because of development, livestock grazing, and government gatherers. It is well known that humans are very interested in development, but we are forgetting about all of the important ecosystems that we destroy in that process. We as people want more, but in return are getting less. By ruining all of these ecosystems, we are making the problem worse for the animals and ourselves, eventually turning our world upside down. But it is not the only problem these animals are facing. Livestock grazing is pushing these poor animals farther and farther away from their food and water sources. By moving animals such as cattle into their habitat, they are destroying their Mustang's ecosystem. Cows have no upper front teeth, only a thick pad, which means that when they graze, they wrap their tongues around the grass and pull out the roots, making the plant unable to regrow. Horses have both upper and lower incisors, which means that when they graze, they only trim the grass, similar to a lawnmower, giving the grass a chance to regrow and refuel other living animals. But the horse's digestive system also does not fully degrade the vegetation it consumes, meaning when it passes through its system, it replants the diverse seeds back into the environment. But one of the biggest problems that these magnificent creatures are facing are government gatherers. These gatherers are hired to round up these wild Mustangs and lead them into captivity. By doing this, they are disturbing their routines, pushing them farther and farther away from their food and water resources, bringing them into new areas with different predators, and making it harder for them to reproduce. The Bureau Land Management manages the U.S. Mustang population and allows them to run on 34 million acres of public land. About 270,000 wild horses have been removed by the government since 1971. When will it stop? When will it be enough?
Everything in my entire universe was tied to them. The wild Mustang, standing 4 to 5 feet tall and earning the name a figure of freedom. Just watching them inspired me. It lit a flame of hope inside of me. Then one day I met her, Taya. She was 5 feet tall, charcoal gray all around her strong body, with one white foot. A few days later I heard a helicopter, later a gunshot. After a year or so, she was running again, but that scar forever remains on her chest. I did start to see changes, many changes in what I called my home.
The wild Mustang has always been a creature to look up to, but now they are decreasing in population. Over 270,000 wild horses have been removed by the U.S. government. Why? There are many problems that these animals are facing, such as development, livestock grazing, and government gatherers. There are many ways that we can help them. We can reduce development, either find new areas or just stop it entirely, push livestock to stay in the area that they were before and not cover as much ground, and stop government gatherers. There's no need for them. Please join us in saving these amazing creatures before it's too late. By helping them, we are helping ourselves. We must work together to save this wild Mustang.